Stream is live.
Ooh, what a beautiful feeling.
Hello. Okay,
Yeah,
so go to videos.
Let's go grab this here.
All right.
A little more
We're
on,
gonna find it.
And
Live.
and here is the. Come on.
Okay, wait. Scroll down.
Yeah.
Oh, yep, a little bit more.
Uh-huh.
Wasn't there? Okay, go back up to the screen.
Back upwards.
All right.
Oh, well, I guess we'll get there in a second. Let's go back to the Facebooks. Back to the Facebooks. There we go.
You won't let me touch the computer once we go live.
Hey, you're
All right.
finding this
Hello,
stuff.
and
There
welcome
we are.
to the Velveteen Lounge Kitchen.
Bang, bang, bang.
Did you bring the bubbles?
Bubbles are here.
Oh, good. Hi, Andrew, and Mike, and Kathy. Hello, and Aaron. Hello. Thank you for joining us.
I'm going to try to get this to be better than 480 quality. 1080. Yeah,
Well, let me touch it.
there we go.
All right, well, that's great. Lisa and Errol, hello. Welcome.
Hey, thank you, Michael.
Oh,
Very nice to get some birthday wishes. It's not quite it
I
yet.
know. Hi, Mom. Hi, Luann.
I will take them preemptively, of course.
Hello, Peter.
Anyone want to buy me a drink?
I'll buy you a drink right now.
I wish you all were here and I could serve
Perry, hi. Good to see you.
Hey! It is in 2 days? Is it the 12th
Oh,
today?
thank you, Andrew.
Yeah, 2 days.
Yeah, his birthday's Friday. So this is a
Yeah, it's a preemptive sort of a thing.
pre-birthday. Jeremy, hello.
Preemptive is okay with me, and actually post-operative is good too. Like if I get a gift a week after, I'm like,
Post-operative.
well, that just means that things lasted longer. That's kind of great.
Right.
Perry, I think your birthday is this month too. Am I not mistaken? I can't remember always.
Yeah.
But it usually comes up on Facebook and everything. So.
All right, I'm finding
So I can tell.
Got it. Okay.
Mail check. Good stuff.
Got it. Okay.
Hopping on the YouTube too. We are both platforms tonight. If
Two
one of
people
these,
watching on YouTube. Is that Lisa and Errol
if
and
one
Mom?
of these drops out on you, just switch to the other. We don't care. If you're getting
Hi, Marcus.
if you're getting automatic captions, I think that Facebook gives that to you automatically. You can turn those off with that little cog at the bottom. You can also increase your video quality. If you find that the captions are unintentionally hilarious, well, keep them on. That's part of the whole fun.
Exactly.
It's like sometimes it feels like we're still learning some of this, but things keep changing.
Well, yeah,
we've been doing live for years,
therefore
and
we keep learning.
Stuff just revolves around, and who the hell knows? I tell you.
Marcus says, "Waves, tell Glendora I'll pay her the $20 I owe her Friday."
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, no problem. Yeah.
Oh, she'll collect if you don't. Don't
Glennie
worry.
says, "Don't worry about it." She's sending over Rocco to
she'll send someone.
take care of the debt.
Hi, Bill.
Hey, Bill.
So
Awesome.
I didn't shrink. I'm sitting on a bar stool because, believe it or not, my back is out.
Pain.
I can't bend over at all. So Paul will be doing all of the bending this
I'll do
evening.
all the bendy stuff.
Well, I sit here.
All the running around if we need that. I know.
Trying not. Like 90 seconds before we went live, I'm like, I don't think I can stand up. So.
No, I hear it.
Hi, Brent.
So we take care
Good
of
to
such
see
things.
you.
Feel free with the comments
And
on both
Roberta.
platforms.
Hi, Janice, John.
Hello,
Oh my gosh,
hello.
hi. I don't want to miss anyone.
No, you.
Okay, all right.
You've been on there for 4
I'm
minutes.
caught up. Keith, hello.
Nice.
And
Nice.
Brian.
Hey, Brian.
Oh,
Awesome.
happy belated, Keith.
Yes.
Happy belated.
Hey, yesterday.
I'm also losing my voice. My back's out. I'm losing my voice.
Oh, the poor soul. The poor soul. I gotta tell you, folks. Maybe you need a little.
Hi.
I need a liquid libation to coat the old tonsils there, and maybe that would help.
I think so.
Okay, then.
Look,
Yeah.
Feliz cumpleaños, Pablo.
Hi from Gansett. Yeah, baby.
Hi, Gregory.
Absolutely.
Good to see you. Okay, so I have
Cumpleaños.
2 drinks that are very similar.
Let me turn these off.
But remember last time you turned off the closed captions and then it froze the screen?
It's okay. I'm going to.
Okay,
I'm gonna back
but
away
they seem to
slowly.
be off.
I think I managed to turn them on, so that's just my big dumb.
Okay, before
That's
I
okay.
make my...
A little
Jennifer,
something.
hi!
Hey!
Before I make my drink that I am testing out in front of everyone, nothing dangerous about that. We gotta try our new bottle, which if you don't mind bringing it forward.
I don't mind at all.
Thank you.
Okay, so...
I also don't want to turn around.
Oh, blue chair. This is what we're trying.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So we actually were looking for... You were looking for a vanilla liqueur,
I was looking...
and we were not finding it. So that we actually found the Blue Chair Bay Vanilla Rum.
Oh, John's enjoying some Utica Club. Nice.
Hey! Now, this is a fun idea.
Yeah, so we're trying
beer.
Blue Chair Bay Vanilla Rum. Because our store, which is pretty well stocked, didn't have any vanilla liqueur.
Last time we had something called from McGillicuddy, which was really quite good for a liquor. I'm
I love
expecting
the
this.
Giffard, but they don't have it.
I'm not expecting this to be particularly sweet, but we're going to find out whether it's liqueur or just flavored.
Smells like
flavored rum. I can smell the vanilla.
smells like vanilla. So we're gonna try it first, and then. Oh, Janice woke up with back pain. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that.
We all sympathize.
Ugh, yes.
You know, I never had this until maybe 2 years ago, and then this starts going out, and it's like exactly that jolt. Oh man, and then it's just
It's no fun. It sucks.
pain and painkillers for like 2 weeks. Can I tell you? Discs, they slip. I'm prosit.
All right, so we're trying this.
It's got a nice vanilla nose to it. It doesn't smell particularly sweet. It is a little sweet.
Yeah, it's more like a liqueur than a rum.
More liqueur.
I gotta say, but
And I think
it's,
the proof is.
But I wanted a liqueur, so.
You want a liqueur, so you got a liqueur. So, but honestly, the vanilla flavor is quite nice. It doesn't taste really fakey. 26.5% alc. So this is down more like where a liqueur would be. I would not use this like I would use a flavored rum because you're expecting something that's drier and about 80 proof. This is not.
It's what I wanted. It's like a vanilla liqueur. It's not what I was looking for.
58 proof or something, you know, something like that, something weird. And if you're using a half ounce of it in a drink, then that's actually probably kind of ideal, and you're right on par with all the other
I finished
ones.
it.
And there we go.
All right, so you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to change up my recipe. So, Mr. Tejas.
Yeah, that's
And
that's kinda
Joel, hello. Thank you for joining
That's
us.
kind of nice. I like it. Mr. Tejas.
Thank you
Aloha
for being
to
here.
you too.
Okay.
Oh, Montreal's in the house. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to change this slightly. I was going to use an ounce and a half of this. I'm going to use 3/4 of an ounce of this in both of my recipes, and then I'm going to put in some vodka, which just happens to be behind us.
Ensure that you get that.
Yes, 75 ounces of rum.
Wow. Woo, baby. Even at 50 proof, that's going to really stock you too.
Yeah, okay. All right. I got this.
There we go.
Almost.
Almost.
Got it.
Okay.
Done. And then
Rockin'.
I'm going to add vodka.
There we go.
So, do you mind opening the vodka, please?
I don't mind at all.
Thank
Absolutely.
you.
Hey, which vodka are you interested in?
Why don't you use the lovely bottle that Meg brought us last
1857
week?
from Meg from last week?
Yeah.
It's like we were doing transactions both of our live days within the past couple of weeks, and they were very successful transactions. So I think that's great. If you've been watching what's happening with us on the various social media, you know that we're paring down a lot of things. If you're interested in my record collection, it's all available for a price.
Hi, Sandy and
Some
Jerry.
I have 2 boxes of records already priced. Talk to me. Oh, so here is a fantastic bottle.
Yeah,
We have
Jeremy,
tried
I
this
do
already.
need something more medicinal.
Yeah, really. Well,
Hi, John.
80 proof is more like it. 1857 spirits. This comes to us from Middleburg, New York, in the Albany vicinity. This is a farm that's been operating since 1857. What is it?
It's a lovely
3
product.
years ago, and it's the same family operating it. One of the young members of the family is like, they grow a lot of potatoes. It's like, I'd like to try distilling. And they're like, okay. So he takes a course or whatever. They get the equipment. He starts distilling, and now they're making fantastic vodka. Like really, you're not impressed at all by vodka normally, right?
Well, some people are.
Well,
some people are vodka lovers.
You might be impressed by vodka prices in some cases, but a lot of vodkas are like, yeah, whatever. It's
Mike
neutral.
says,
It doesn't
is
taste like
the
anything.
Fat Camp LP up for sale? Over my dead body.
Rotting corpse.
Over my dead body. That's my favorite record in the whole collection.
I'll make you a CD.
Okay, so I'm calling this one Better Than Birthday Cake 1. And
That's about right.
yeah. So I did 1 ounce of vodka, and I'm doing 3/4 of an ounce of the vanilla rum that really is just like a liqueur.
Yeah.
Would you mind passing me the passion fruit,
Throw it away.
please?
Chinola. Passion fruit liqueur.
Oh, Perry used to live in Troy. Yeah, it's a great area.
Yeah, actually, there's a lot. Albany, Troy, Rensselaer, that whole thing. Schenectady.
Oh my
I know
gosh,
some people
Jeremy's
who are
doing
in
a
that
bottle
area.
tree. Oh yeah, nothing eases back pain like a painkiller.
painkiller.
Jen, you are correct about that.
If you go to what's it, Annapolis, Maryland, you can go to the Painkiller Bar and Restaurant, run
The
by
Pussers
the Pussers
restaurant,
Pussers
yeah.
restaurant, and they get 3 painkillers on the menu.
No, I think they have 4. Don't
They have 4? Anyway, and it's like levels of pain color. I remember asking our server, so what's the real difference? She's like, how much pain are you in? Oh,
and since it was 11 o'clock in the morning, we're like,
a
I'm not
moderate
that
amount
much
of pain,
but...
you know? Especially since we had a long night ahead of us.
Okay, so this is better than birthday cake 1. So far, it's 1 ounce of vodka, 3/4 of an ounce, I would say vanilla liqueur. It's vanilla rum.
Using vanilla rum.
It's like a liqueur.
It's more of a liqueur.
1/2 ounce passion fruit liqueur. I'm using Chinoa from the Dominican Republic.
Excellent brand. Really nice flavor.
Pass me the lemon juice.
Coming your way. That's in the smaller container, I believe.
Thank you.
I will bust this out of your way.
1/2 ounce fresh lemon juice. I will need that again.
Okay.
1/2 ounce fresh lemon juice.
Right to your right.
And Angostura, if you don't mind.
I don't mind at all.
And then we'll open the bubbles. It's very yellow. Yes, thank you.
And you've got a yellow cap,
Dash
so there we go.
of Angostura bitters.
And we need some bubbly. We've got some nice Prosecco here. We're using Jaume Syrah Cristalino, usually available for about $10, $11 a bottle most places. I think that's a great price to pay for something you're going to use at parties, etc.
Oh, yes, Philip. If you're watching today, the weekend starts tomorrow.
Weekend starts tomorrow. Think about it that way.
Oh, hi, Michael. Perry went to Rensselaer. Love it.
Well, hello. And Ben. What records? I don't think I've got them listed.
We do have a Discogs page, but that doesn't have that many on it.
You can check Discogs. It's under which name?
Captain Quad.
Captain Quad. You'll find the stuff again for sale on Discogs. There's a handful of things.
Passing the passion.
Bang.
Okay.
Like that
fill
sound.
with your chilled Prosecco, or in this case, Cava.
Michael, send me a PM. I'm probably not going to go listing everything I've got unless we want to get granular. But if you have anything specific that you're like, I'm really looking for, I'll take a look. Absolutely.
Our new attic is going to have a record listening area. Hi, Amy.
It actually used to, and then things got
Amy
pared
says
down
happy
and it came down
birthday.
here. Hey, now.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, the weekend now? Well, it all depends.
Thank you, Perry. Hi, Mindy.
You know, to many people in the country, it's kind of been the weekend for a while. Just because, well, I'm always home. It's like, yeah, well.
Yum.
Birthday cake number 1.
If I do say so. This is better than birthday cake 1.
Better than birthday cake. We do not actually have a slice of cake tonight. Sorry, we just didn't do that. But that's for later.
We'll have cake on Friday.
Yeah, cake on Friday.
I think
that's really nice.
I don't think the bubbles got cold enough though, so I think it wants a...
Wants a cube. Why don't I get that for you? I'm leaving that closed because I have a big cube in there.
Record listening in quad. Yes, I'm sure it will be in quad.
We can certainly arrange that. We have a system set up right now for surround sound, and I listen to that regularly. Mostly it's some version of Dolby Pro Logic, but I do have other decoders.
Amanda, hello. Okay, Amanda is...
I'm not getting a hangover lover. Yeah, I kind of like that too.
Yeah.
Here's the kicker, Amanda. This is a local. It's a couple hours away for us, so it's not very local, but it's local enough. It's really just coming from New York State. They've been making these potatoes for over 100 years. They've been making the vodka for maybe 3 or 4. I'd have to check their site. And this is a really unique product. You taste it, and you get flavors, like little subtle things. It's like a sipping vodka, and you think, no way. There's no way this could actually have nuances, but it does. So I say, find your local distillery, see what they're doing with vodka, because it's probably pretty interesting.
Jeremy and Peter both have really good ideas.
Oh, yeah?
Peter says, Discogs, that calls for a cocktail. A Discogs
cocktail.
Why not?
Now you're talking.
Jeremy says, I noticed the milkshake maker. Maybe you guys should try some hard milkshake recipes. That's a great idea.
The milkshake maker here is what is frequently referred to in cocktail books from 30s, 40s as an electric mixer. This is usually what they're talking about, not the blender. The blender was available at the time, and there were such things as blender drinks, like, say, pina colada. You want to really mix that sucker up. But the shake maker is what, if you go into like a Trader Vic's these days, they throw your Mai Tai in this, buzz, and that's what mixes it up.
Amy, the Lake George gin is good. We went to the distillery last year after Ohana, and it was really good.
They have a hard lemonade, which is quite nice.
Oh, their hard lemonade is so good.
It's quite nice.
Yeah.
They're doing a whiskey. I don't remember if they're doing a rye. And we tried a bunch of stuff.
We tried that smoked...
oh, yeah, the smoked stuff was
They had like
pretty
this
fascinating.
smoked moonshine. I
Yeah.
think it was. It was good.
Yeah.
I know it sounds horrible, but
Pretty fascinating. But yeah, I was inspired because Jeff Westlake, who actually is part of that whole crew that's doing the Tiki Thirst Days business,
yep.
that typically has traditionally gathered over at the House of Foon Lin in Bethesda. Anybody watching who is part of that crew, and really made over the restaurant, and their drink menu suddenly, like a few years ago, equals the food. The food is outrageous, and the drinks are absolutely the best that I have had in a Chinese restaurant in the United States.
Oh yeah.
Hands down.
Oh yeah.
They've got absolutely the most outrageous drinks menu. And the food is just very fresh, unbelievable. Soft shell crabs.
Jeremy
Seriously.
says, I never really learned what all those stereo words mean, quad logic, but they make me look smart.
Oh yeah.
Me either.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you the following. Quadraphonic is quite dead, but many people use it. Surround sound is alive and well. Every time you put a DVD in, you've got it. Logic just means that things go where they're supposed to. There you go. Impress the people at the party.
I didn't know that until
Yep.
just now.
Yep. And it's a very old idea, Logic. So,
Oh, Lisa, why
yes!
there are so many Lake George, New York.
Thank you, Sandy. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah.
Hey, Sandy's here. I know I said hi to you before, but I'm glad you're still here.
I'm glad you're
you
still
never
here.
know when people stick around, but I'm glad you're still here.
Yeah, and normally you might be, at this point, you would have shoved off to the Thursday.
Tiki
because it would be
Thursday, but
Thursday.
you know what? I've got to say, I hope this is working for people because I kind of loved doing it at 8. That extra hour is everything.
If it helps us, it helps us. You know,
Yeah.
we have traditionally done it at 7 because of reasons I can't really think of right now. But I guess we just chose it and we went with it and we did
Hi,
it.
Sandra.
But at this point, we're thinking about a number of things, including the fact that everybody is going live and they're all choosing our time slot. So,
Sandra says happy birthday.
oh hey, thank you, Sandra. Much appreciated. Love you
Hi,
guys.
Suze.
So we're thinking of just changing it up to see how it works. If it
Yeah.
works for you guys, I think it works better for people who are on different time zones across the country
Right.
because it tends to be a little early, 7 o'clock Eastern, a little early for those folks.
Right.
It might be kind of early for you. If you're working from home, you know, I'm frequently kind of working until about 6:30. You might be working later. It's not great, you know, you really should have your life. But maybe you took more time during the day. It's flexible hours. That's what we're living with. Pardon me. I'm trying this out here.
Okay, Mike says it works better for him.
Well, there we go. So we're trying
Kind of works better
Wednesdays.
for me too.
We're trying Wednesdays for a while, and we'll see how that goes, folks.
Yep.
And the fact is that you've all shown up right now means that you got the message. Because half the time I think I send something out, socials don't send it to you, nobody knows anything. Ugh. And they're like, I missed your broadcast. I'm like, yeah, of course you did. Because Facebook didn't tell you.
Oh, Suze asked how the attic is coming along. You wouldn't recognize it from the last time.
Many things that all of the Christmas moved from the last time. Many things from the main floor have made it. And
Okay, it works for Marcus.
This one is Central Time.
All right,
Community,
awesome,
baby.
Jeremy. Good.
Community.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, you can walk through it now.
This one has been hauling a ton of stuff down.
Which is why my back's out.
Lower back is giving
Which is why my back is out, and I'm sitting on a bar stool right now. But I have been carrying things out of that basement for the last week and a half. Basement attic, to the basement for the last week and a half, and now my back's out. But
a lot of bowling.
But it was it's coming along, and the designer and contractor are supposed to come next week.
Process fingers.
On wood. So
We have some patience.
So now they'll be able to walk up the stairs and walk through the attic without killing themselves.
Isn't that a good thing? Yeah.
I just hate liability, so.
Well, I like liability insurance because you need it, but I don't like accidents, so we try to prevent them.
Exactly.
This is called risk management, and it's part of what I do all day. So, in the meantime, we got a lovely little birthday cake.
Which is it's halfway gone.
Halfway down.
So this is the first of an experiment I'm doing tonight. I'm calling this Better Than Birthday Cake 1. It was 1 ounce of vodka, 3/4 of an ounce, I used vanilla rum, but vanilla liqueur, because it tasted like vanilla liqueur, 1/2 ounce passion fruit liqueur, 1/2 ounce fresh lemon juice, dash of Angostura bitters, fill with chilled Prosecco.
It's a lovely thing.
Yum.
It's another great little bubbly drink. I am not particular about the bubbles. Is it Prosecco? Is it Cava? Is it Moscato? I like it to be on the dry side and full of bubbles. Is it actually sparkling French wine like you can get from Trader Joe's, which I think is your best value in bubbles for a party? Is it simply champagne? Sure, absolutely.
Champagne's great.
I do not discriminate there.
All about that.
Because it's some strange name from somewhere in Hungary that no one ever thinks of for champagne. Well, I'd go for that too. I'd try them, you know. There are all sorts of things. People have been making wine all over Europe and the Middle East for millennia. Interesting regions will make you wine, not just the standards. So, I need to do something.
So you want to make one?
I want to make something. And I was thinking about if it's birthday and we went out for a birthday meal at some place that of our choosing, that's kind of nice, frequently a steakhouse or something, what would I get? Well, a real steakhouse drink is probably real chest hair drinks, right? Now, recently you made a Manhattan.
I made a Manhattan last week.
It's one of my go-tos, so I'm not going to repeat that, but I thought what else would be very good in brown goods? How about...
Jeremy says, my attic is 4 feet tall and all exposed pipes and insulation.
Oh.
Ours is unintended exposed insulation because the walls fell out and now the insulation's exposed.
I think it was lacking certain things, but
Lisa
anyway.
says there are a lot of wineries in Missouri.
Was there in Oklahoma?
I believe it.
I bet there didn't used to be, and then somebody clued in, you could grow that here. You get
exactly.
it,
Oh, I can grow grapes. Okay, great. Let's have a winery.
Because the people have been growing grapes in New York State for years and have been producing things that made very sweet wines with names like Manischewitz, and people don't normally think that that's like some kind of fine wine. Yeah, well, you can also grow grapes to make things like Riesling, which is considered a nice wine. So there's a thing. You probably are going to grow Mediterranean grapes, but you're going to grow something else.
Does they make Manischewitz near here?
I don't think it's very far. Yeah, Manischewitz, Logan David is New York State. All of these things, and then of course
they're all like a half hour from our house.
Yeah, all around.
we live by a lot of wineries. Oh, hi, Satellite. Hi.
Hello.
Oh my gosh! All I accomplished today is emptied and organized 2 junk drawers in the kitchen. Bam! Need a drink now.
Bam.
That's like me with carried some stuff out of the attic. Oh, my back went out. I need a drink. Yeah.
Need a thing. Well, two drawers.
Yeah, Lisa says they are somewhat recent.
That could be one hell of a lot of work.
Yeah.
Actually, and if you can find things for you, I think you deserve that drink. Now I have a glass over here. What in the world do I do with it?
Hi, Joanne.
That's kind of fun.
What do you?
It was a double old fashioned.
I didn't touch it.
Yep. What did I do? And there was a lot of running around before we got here, but I would like to grab that glass and proceed with what we're doing. What's happening? So, right back.
All right. So, he'll be right back.
He'll be right back anyway.
There are lots of glasses right down.
I had a great glass.
In the.
Oh, I need this.
Hey, he had a great glass. It has to be that glass. Okay, John says the New York State climate is similar to that of Germany, hence the similar wine growing, good for whites, tougher for reds. Yeah, I can see that. I see a lot of white wines coming from this area. Brotherhood makes, I think it is Brotherhood. It's either Brotherhood or Warwick makes they call it like a red table wine, which is good, but I don't see a lot of reds around here.
Yeah. There are things, probably Burgundy, things like that.
Did you find your glass?
Taylor. Still looking. It's peculiar because I was polishing it before. What in the world did I do?
Was polishing it.
Polishing the glass. I want to make it look nice, I'll be around.
I can't wait to see this glass all polished up and ready to go.
Yeah, right.
I'm looking around. I don't see anything especially shiny and gleaming.
No, I did actually manage to go out here. Maybe that's been distracting me.
Oh, okay.
So.
He was busy. He was busy making deals. Hello, Matt and Sunshine. Happy birthday, Sunshine!
Hey,
it's Sunshine's birthday. Hello and happy birthday. So, in honor of that, I'm having something called Better Than Birthday Cake 1, which was 1 ounce of vodka or light rum, 3/4 of an ounce vanilla liqueur, 1/2 ounce passion fruit liqueur, 1/2 ounce fresh lemon juice, a dash of Angostura bitters, and fill with chilled Prosecco or Cava. I'm enjoying it. You can see.
As you can see.
I need a refill fairly quickly. He's still looking for his glass. I'll polish you another one if you come back.
Got it.
I guess he found it. All right.
No.
Sunshine's drinking in a mountain cabin. Oh my
Really?
gosh. Well, happy
that?
birthday to you. That sounds fabulous.
I didn't actually find the glass, but we happen to have another, and this is fun because it's a Playboy glass. Had these for a while.
Okay.
It's a great thing to put in. So I decided.
Tiki Deek is here. Hello.
Hey, Deke. Awesome. Good stuff. So I decided that a great whiskey drink that you can get many more places these days than you used to, and mainly because the operative ingredient is much more widely available, is a Sazerac. Now there's one that'll take you right back
Thank
to
you,
New Orleans.
Philip. You liked our Ohana
Oh,
TV
hey.
segment.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Cool beans. Sazerac is easy. It's a bit of a presentation, which is a lot of fun.
You don't need to do the sugar cube first.
Nope. First thing you do, take your glass. This is a nice double old-fashioned. Happens to have a little Hefner going on there. And this little bottle, which looks like it contains hot sauce, or used to contain hot sauce, used to contain hot sauce, is the absolute perfect bottle to use when you're dashing Pernod or the like. You can use absinthe these days. That's, of course, very available. You can use, I think this is literally absinthe liquor or whatnot. A couple of dashes in there, and you coat the glass. And you do that business. And if you're behind the bar doing this, people are like, ooh, what's
I had
going
a
on?
Sazerac in New Orleans where it was born, and it was very good.
It was pretty damn good and should be, right?
It was delicious.
Okay, no, they say to
You
dump
gotta
that
tell me
out.
what's in an OK Karen cocktail, Peter.
Ah, okay. All right, wait.
You gotta let me
wait,
know.
What I'm talking here. So listen, next. Let me finish my drink first, then we'll talk about Karen. I don't want to talk about Karen. So normally they say dump that out. I just leave it. What the hell? Next thing is a sugar cube, which I happen to have here. Drop that in. That should actually
Let's see.
show you all what's going on here. Next thing is some Peychaud's bitters. Peychaud's is the operative ingredient. These are very old-fashioned red-colored
Oh
bitter.
boy, you opened that and I just got a whiff of it from here.
Yeah. There's a bit of an
Just
anise hit
smells
off
like
of these.
liqueur.
Very herbal, very sort of medicinal stuff.
Like anise liqueur.
And I swirl that around a little to really coat the cube. Let that happen. Okay. Now, I don't want to forget anything. I don't think there's supposed to be sugar syrup in there, but I can tell you
No.
all about that. I think that's really just it.
That's it.
Okay. Oh, because it's got the sugar. What am I saying? I got sugar on it. Boom.
The sugar cube.
Bitters. Okay, bang. Next thing I want to do is get that cold, and I think this is the kind of drink that really goes well with a really big rock. We'll put that in.
Peter says, OK Karen would require absinthe.
Ah, she should.
Yeah, Peychaud's is great.
It's a nice bitter,
John says Peychaud's
particularly
is
with
great.
these, because this is just a drink that is sort of an old-fashioned, right?
Like that.
Next thing I'm going to do.
Jennifer, this sounds like a lot of meals I had in New Orleans.
Oh.
We did a New Orleans themed dinner on lockdown. It had gumbo, Sazeracs, and hurricanes. It was a blast, if I recall.
Couldn't hurt. We've been in New Orleans during
I'm
the
just
monsoon.
glad we were staying in the quarter. That's all I can say, because it was easy to
Get in and out and around.
stumble home.
Yeah, seriously. And we're not exactly right off of bourbon either, so we missed a lot of the partying. And wouldn't say I've been missing it, Bob.
No, we went to classy places.
lovely,
They were just
lovely stuff. 2 ounces of bourbon. I happen to have probably exactly 2 ounces of maker, so I'm going to use that.
Marcus says Seagram 7 smells like grandma's special medicine.
Oh. That's because Seagram 7 is Grandma's
Grandma's
special
special
medicine.
medicine.
There you go. I actually have some left over. How about that?
Oh my gosh, we did like a dinner when we were there that was a mezcal tasting
Mexican restaurant
thing.
tasting 4 different mezcals.
Yeah, and it was like every course of the meal came with a different mezcal. We were so hammered at the end of that.
Lester. That's
We were hammered.
I tell you, the mezcal was all great, and the food was outrageously good. Oh,
It was
that
really
was really
fun.
nice.
But the thing is, I remember we got an Uber back to our hotel, and I remember passing by a restaurant, and I could see that the Uber driver was going in the wrong direction. But he's passed out, and the
God.
driver has no idea where he's going. I'm just like, stop! So he stops, and we get out, and then we're just, I don't know, it was nuts. it was fun. Good times. Good times in New Orleans.
Give that a shake to get things cold, and that's your Sazerac.
Grandma's little helper. Ooh.
And as this actually sits, more of the sugar will dissolve and sweeten up eventually by the end.
Matt's currently drinking an Ohana Navy Grog.
Navy Grogish. Hey! Are you having the actual Ohana Navy Grog? Because if you're not, let me know. So here's the Sazerac. This is your basically an old-fashioned with the addition of the bitters and also a little bit of the absinthe substitute. And it's just a variation on that. But there's also that presentation thing, coating the glass, soaking the cube. It's sort of like any of those absinthe drinks, which are like pouring the fluid over the absinthe.
Randall says, "Viva mezcal!" Yes.
Oh yeah. Mezcal is not for all tastes, and it usually does not play nicely with other liquors. It's kind of like the Scotch of the agave spirits world, but that's not universal. There are mezcals which do play well. There are mezcals which are really just taste like a nice tequila, like a lot less of that smoky flavor.
Yeah, a lot of the. I was gonna say I've had light ones, like white mezcals that really didn't taste like mezcal. It's terrible, but it's true.
The typical
satellite loves the Sazerac.
Oh yeah. Here's to you.
The sales rack. Yeah. The captions are calling it sales rack.
Sales rack.
Maybe we should make sales rack next.
Oh, we're gonna make the sales rack for you. This one is on Blue Plate Special down there at the Woolworths.
Blue Plate Special.
Blue Plate Special down at the Woolworths. Shut up. So.
Blue Plate Special.
I tell you, loaded at Nordstrom's. Hey.
Okay, Matt needs the recipe. I believe you have it, don't we?
Okay. Yeah, I do. I don't have it right with me, but I can get it to you.
All right, we got it.
Yeah. I will PM you, sir. You will find it.
I want to make the sales rack.
Sales rack.
I'm gonna make Happy Birthday better than Birthday Cake Part 2.
Better than birthday. Well, yeah. Now that you're out.
Now that I'm out.
Will you need another
Yes,
flute?
I will, because it's basically the same recipe with a couple of substitutions.
Ice that flute?
Yes.
Which sounds like a good idea. Pre-icing your glass is a good idea when you don't have things very cold. With the bubbly, it's good to have it very cold, but it may tend to warm up anyway. So
I put it in the fridge as soon as we got home.
We did our best. We did our best. It was there for hours.
It was a gazillion degrees today.
It was pretty hot outside.
All right.
We actually dared Walmart.
Oh, Sandy always gets a Sazerac when she's in New Orleans. Doug, hello!
There's a couple of really classic New Orleans drinks.
All right.
This is a really excellent thing at about 5 o'clock.
Could you dump this, please?
Or about 5 in the morning. I don't know.
It will probably take another cube, but...
I'll dump that right here.
Thank you. Okay, so
although if it is the morning, bubbly is always indicated, and then of course there's always the Ramos Fizz. The Ramos Gin Fizz is a fine.
Oh, that's another good one.
Excellent.
We have that one for brunch.
We usually have that for brunch.
Should you give me the vodka, please?
Coming your way.
For those of you just joining us, my back is out, so I'm more or less paralyzed right now.
Slightly shorter than she normally is she has not shrunk. She's just down a little bit. And the other one...
I'm down, but I'm not out.
Other one is, I believe, the Vieux Carré.
Oh, that's a good one, too.
That's a really nice drink. And I would make that except for out of brandy. So, dang.
I don't even know how that happened. We just bought brandy, like...
Because normally we buy 175 and we managed to buy 750.
Right.
It goes, you know. 750 is only about 20 drinks or 12 drinks. We do the math on that. 12 times 24, 12 drinks.
Okay.
Standard pour. That's not much.
Right.
2 people could kill that bottle easily if you were actually drinking regularly.
So this is better than Birthday Cake 2. I just had better than Birthday Cake 1, but... All right, so next, please, I will take the vanilla again.
Blue Agave Plate Special. Yes!
Special.
Woolworths me good DF.
I want to make the sales rack.
I'm sorry, you need the gel?
I will take the vanilla rum and then the blue curacao in that order. Okay, so for those of you just joining us, we just sampled Blue Chair Bay vanilla rum earlier, and it's really good, but it's more like a liqueur.
Yeah,
it in my opinion, acts more like a liqueur than an actual rum. So I'm using it as a liqueur.
It doesn't state that there's added sugars, but I'm tasting this and saying I think there is. It's been sweetened.
So I'm going to do 3/4 of an ounce of that and just pretend it's a liqueur. And then I will trade you this for the Curacao.
Oh, what?
That bottle's getting sticky.
Yeah.
It's. Oh, hi, Dina.
Works.
Thank you so
really
much.
Does.
I appreciate that.
You know, it's reputable. It's got a really nice vanilla flavor. So I will absolutely credit them that.
Exactly. Okay.
Thank you,
Blue
Dina.
Curacao. There are many horrible versions of Blue Curacao.
There's some pretty low-end brands.
Many of them on sale at your local store for $7.
There's some pretty decent brands.
Giffard makes a good one.
We found a really nice brand. Giffard.
So I'm going for it.
I will recommend every time. Giffard and Brizard. Like two good French brands.
All right.
There's also Curacao from Curacao, which actually is made in Curacao. And there is a blue version of Curacao from Curacao. Not that easy to find.
So
but if you can, it's very good.
Blue Curacao.
Mm-hmm.
Because I happen to think blue drinks are fun, and if you take care with them, they don't have to be horrible. Half ounce of fresh lemon juice. And then, just remember what I'm doing here. Oh, the peach bitters. Did you get out the peach bitters?
I sure did.
Thank you. All right, I will trade you both of these.
Sounds fair.
Thank you.
And what do I do?
I don't like being helpless. I hate being waited on, actually.
It's a terrible thing.
Dash of peach bitters, and then I'm going to fill with my chilled Prosecco.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as you hand it to me.
Prosecco is right
Thank
here.
you.
And here we
All
go.
right. And this is better than birthday cake, too. Let's see what we think. I love the color. Thank you.
Pathmark cocktail. Ah, hilarious.
Pathmark cocktail. Oh, God, how sad is that?
The only Pathmark story I have featuring liquor doesn't feature liquor at all. It's the day.
Tell it.
in
Oh,
the-
that's really good. I like this one better.
Yep, that's fun. That's got that look.
I like that one better. Okay.
Surf's up, dudes. Hey, Phil, you still here? Hey.
I will take a
Cube.
cube because it is.
Yeah. Everything needs to be a little golden. That's really
Yep.
nice.
And Matt loves the blue drinks too. I just think they're fun and festive, and I know that they can be terrible. So
Well,
if you take care and you buy a good blue Curacao and you stick to your proportions and use some fresh juices, they can be lovely.
how many times on this show have I talked about
Thank you, Satellite.
beach drinks in a tall hurricane glass, and it's a ton of ice, and it's like liqueur, 5 ounces of vodka, and you're like, it's a sweet mess. It's horrible.
Matt's asking where we get the peach bitters. If you, in a well-stocked, especially New Jersey, like if you find a well-stocked store in New Jersey, you can usually find them, but they're also on Amazon. They're just Fade Brothers.
If you happen to be in Manhattan and you were stopping into a store looking, you're like, well, I want to find a place
Union
that's bitters.
Square has a lot.
Union Square Wines
I don't know if they would have peach, but
has a lot of bitters, and they usually have a lot of the fees, which is what this one is. And Astor actually has a large selection of bitters these days. So those are two good choices. Where you are, I have no idea, but find your local store that actually carries any of the fees line and ask them if they'll order in the peach. That's a good way to go. Because more than once, we've asked our local stores, can you order this? And things have happened. She is single-handedly responsible for getting maraschino into the Hudson Valley.
oh, not just maraschino.
Also
Banana de Brazil and the Giffard Blue Curacao
is now available at stores. By the way, I forgot an ingredient that's right here. I can't believe I forgot the damn garnish. How about
I can't believe you forgot the damn garnish.
lemon
either.
peel? And when you got to take that and squeeze a little zest over there and let that go. And that lemon does add quite a bit.
Randall, it's like Windex. I just can't do it.
Ah.
I just love the color.
Well,
Astor.
Randall, the flavor is just orange. I know that the drink
I
looks horrendous and it looks like those beach drinks, but if you made a Mai Tai with the blue, it would be a blue Thai and it would taste like a Mai Tai. That's all it is.
My internal windows are so clean.
Yes, I believe you were in Westchester, my friend.
Yep.
Are you close to White Plains? I think there are a couple of good joints in White Plains. Truth be told, you could be pretty far from there in Westchester, but you're probably not that far if you're in
I've
St.
been liquor
Pelham.
shopping in Westchester since we lived there.
I remember one good store in New Rochelle. Been a long time.
I don't.
Yeah.
Where was it?
North Avenue. Upper North Avenue.
I don't even remember that.
Yeah. Yeah, there was a good joint.
But
Yeah.
they're definitely available online.
Yeah.
Amazon. Amazon has a lot of bitters.
There's a lot of things going on there. What's another place? Some people don't really like shopping Amazon. Okay, I understand. You know, you're trying to avoid the.
You know, Randall,
things.
look for the Giffard. Could you hold it up
I'm
again?
glad to hold it up.
You know, you got to be careful with your blue curacao because it can be horrible.
The low-end brands are not good.
Yeah,
They're not good
yeah.
because the orange flavor.
They're just like blue and
blue nightmare.
blue food color and HFCS.
Yeah.
This one's actually good.
Curacao bleu is what it is. It's a good curacao base. It's naturally flavored. It's really nice. They added blue color. That's all it is. Giffard, all of their flavors, I think, are worth your time.
Amy, I will check because if the peach bitters are not in our store, I will add them because we have an Amazon store, and I appreciate you mentioning
Thank you.
that because
If you decide that you want some peach bitters because you can't find them, and you go to Amazon.
Those of you who have been buying things through our Amazon store, you don't have to buy anything that's in our store, but if you start your Amazon shopping trip in our store, and then you just go on to buy a bunch of other things that have nothing to do with us, we still get a cut. So, you know what? Let me see if I can. I have the link bookmarked on the other computer, but let's just see if I can
Just
find
it
it
right
here.
here. We'll find it for you. It's absolutely true. You go to our store.
Here it is. I'm
hello,
going to share the page.
we will get a little something. It's not
We
a lot
get
of
a-
something, but it's a little
We
something.
get a little something, something.
It helps what we do.
It does.
We can bring things to you, and it's not like there's a price increase. It's just Amazon prices. You know,
Oh no, the prices are the
all the
same,
same.
whether you go through our
It's all
store
the
or
same.
not.
you know. If the big company decided to throw a few biscuits our way. Well, the biscuits help.
All right, I just shared it.
Mm.
Bobby, hello.
Hey, from your
Thank
bar.
you for joining us. Aw.
I'm going to share that on the YouTube as well.
All right, I will drop this on YouTube too.
All those watching on YouTube, hello, and thank you, Sandra, again. Here is the link to the Amazon store,
Dropping
the
it.
Velveteen Lounge, Amazon. What do they call it again? Affiliate marketplace, or is that changed?
It's an affiliate store. Well, they call us. You're an influencer. I'm like, woohoo!
Awesome.
I'm an influencer.
I'm influencing somebody, I hope. We'd like to influence you to find higher quality drinks because you all deserve a really nice
The villain
cocktail.
from Villain from Aladdin.
Ah! Now you're talking.
All right. Better than birthday cake too. This was 1 ounce of vodka, 3/4 of an ounce vanilla liqueur, 1/2 ounce blue curacao, use a good one, 1/2 ounce fresh lemon juice, a dash of peach bitters, and fill with chilled prosecco or cava.
Yep.
But I still want. Hey,
Still good.
hey. You still get your sales rack.
Yeah, it's
I want to
getting
make
low.
a sales rack.
It's getting low. We can give you a chance at the sales rack in a second. I have a bubbly drink, which I thought of earlier because we were, in fact,
Okay.
in the liquor store.
You can make your bubbly drink, and then I will make a sales rack. Because they can't say it without laughing.
And we saw a display unit, which was basically a Vespa. And
That was fun.
was advertising Aperol. Aperol is sort of the
It was advertising Aperol
Kids-
Spritz.
kid sister of Campari, a little less bitter, a little sweet, but still, it's a large bottle of bitters. It is basically, let me grab this guy. It's the big bottle brother to this guy. The big bottle sister to this guy.
Big bottle brother.
Big bottle brother, right?
That's fun.
Because this is a dash worth, this is an ounce worth. They're all bitters, but this one is really designed to be consumed in quantity. This is very concentrated, so you're not going to take an ounce of this. I mean, you could, but
You could.
you could, but the Aperol Spritz, I think it is Aperol Spritz season in the spring. I forget.
Oh. Amy says, I feel influenced. Hi, Al. Yay, Al's here.
Yep. Oh, hello. Hey, Al. Awesome. I haven't seen you in a while. Glad.
Marcus says, well, the honest truth is if you're going to drink a mild toxin, why not drink the best one? There you go.
There's a time and a place for top shelf, and there's a time and a place for middle shelf. And I will say there is not really a time and a place for bottom shelf in our bar, and I just recommend it. Always
I love that. He's
start
already
at the middle
influenced.
and go from there. There are a lot of reputable brands of liquors out there that kind of get scoffed at by the liquor snobs, and I'm like, exactly what is wrong with a bourbon that's called Jim Beam? Nothing in particular.
I mean,
it's a great mixer.
Different.
It is basically our house.
Shifting.
Perfect.
Ow.
So, yep, careful.
Different liquors have different uses. Some are mixers, some are sippers.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep.
Could that be used in place of Campari and a Negroni? It would be different. It would be different, Janice, but
it's going to tilt it towards a little sweet.
It'll be a little sweet.
And if you're like, well, I really don't like all that bitter and I kind of like the sweet,
then you might like it.
Give it a try.
You might like it.
You're not going to keep calling that a Negroni, but you can call it something else. And the fact is, I will also tell you that when you take a look at a Negroni formula from a book like Mr. B, it's going to say 111. And honestly, don't do that.
That's not my favorite.
It's not my favorite idea.
I like Carla. Hi.
Hey, Carla. Honestly, mostly base, 2 ounces of your base, ½ ounce of everything else. That is a nice Negroni.
I like the Stanley Tucci Negroni. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, Google Stanley Tucci Negroni. Because he made a Negroni in quarantine and everyone eviscerated him.
All the liquor snobs.
Oh my God, the proportions are all off. And we're like, that's the proportions we use. So,
because honestly,
good old Stanley.
The so-called official Negroni proportions, I think, are off. I would definitely modify that.
Oh, this is good.
And I do.
Yeah, Marcus says bottom shelf is for fraternity parties, so I'm told. Yeah, definitely not a good hangover. I like this. Sandy says, when our daughter was little and we were drinking Blue Hawaiis on the boat, she looked down in my red Solo cup and said, "What are you drinking, Mom? Toilet cleaner." It can have that look.
Well, you know,
it can have that look.
At the end of the day, with certain things that I have encountered and used in drinks, and I try it, I sometimes say, "Wow, that's terrible."
Amy, that is a brilliant idea, and I have used Drizzly, so.
Yep.
Thank you.
So when I try something and I make something and it's just terrible, you know what happens? It goes into the drain, and it becomes drain cleaner. So there you go. Boom. Full circle.
Gran Classico as a Campari alternative.
Oh, okay.
We've seen it. Yeah, I don't think we have, but.
I can't say I have.
No, but I'd try that.
There are a lot of Amari out there. They used to be fairly hidden and primarily consumed in Buenos Aires and various parts of Italy, and sometimes occasionally in enclaves in the United States. But only a few of them ever really made it big. And I will say, at this point in time,
only few will make it big.
They're all coming out because there was a big craze for them fairly recently in the liquor magazines, and they're hitting the shelves hard. And many of them are worth investigating. There are some of these that are extraordinarily bitter in a way that is hard to describe. A transformative experience in bitterness.
Should I go grab the Rabarbaro?
Sure, why not? It's my birthday. I would try it again.
You grab it.
I'll grab it. Absolutely.
Okay, Janice says, thanks. I have a friend
captain.
who doesn't like the bitterness of Campari.
Yeah, you know, Campari. Here's the thing.
They might like that.
One of the common things to do with Campari is to take it straight over ice.
43.
That's very bitter. You could cut that with seltzer, and you're probably doing better, but it's still very astringent. So you do need to cut that. And if it's still too much on you, try the Aperol.
Jen says we're enjoying a Tiki 43.
Oh.
Liquor 43, lemon, coffee liqueur, leftover morning coffee. I would love that.
TD Plantation.
Yeah, TD Plantation.
Wow.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Tiki 43 sounds like fun.
I'll bring drinks to the Tidy Bowl.
Do you remember that cover of, I believe it was a National Lampoon, ages ago, early 70s, where they've got like, somebody has like the inside of the toilet tank, and there's the Tidy Bowl man, and he's got like a couple of babes with him, and he's serving like champagne drinks. A little risque.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, pretty funny. A little risque. Let's find the stuff.
All right. For those of you just joining us, I'm not being a diva. My back is out.
Hold on.
The struggle.
Here are a couple of reputable Amari right here. I remember getting a bottle of this a while ago and actually saying this is really good stuff. Ramazzotti. Definitely. This is coming to you from, this is a Pernod Ricard product. From Milan. And this is a really nice, balanced, bitter, sweet sort of item. Very herbal. Definitely a good sub if you don't have a particular kind of Amari that tastes like that. Amaro, yeah. Okay, this is very funny.
I know, I was gonna follow the thread. Oh yeah. Yes.
What do you have to eat?
Delicious.
And then there's the Amaro Sfumato.
Which I recall enjoying.
Yeah.
I haven't tried it for a while.
This is coming to you from Cappelletti, which is from Trento. And
Cappelletti, that's a good.
Cappelletti.
That's a good
standard Cappelletti is
Campari
really
substitute.
good.
By
Really
the
good.
way.
Yeah, it is a very good Campari substitute.
Yeah.
Sometimes on at a better price point. Anyway, I'm gonna grab a tasting
There you
glass
go.
here.
All right.
Would you like to taste this again, or do you know what it tastes like?
No, I'll taste it again.
Okay, there we go. You will get
I'm
burned.
the one whose back is out.
There you go. Just a taste.
Thank you.
This stuff is bitter, beyond bitter. Long, bitter finish. Seriously.
Doug, yes, more or less. I wasn't lifting LPs, I was lifting everything else, and yes, my back is out because I was carrying crap out of the attic.
I will be lifting all the LPs, thank you. And in my experience, the medium-sized moving box from...
I like that. By the way, that is so bitter, and I love it.
Yeah. Thank you. There we go. I'm looking at some interesting pictures happening over here.
He's watching TV.
Yeah, it caught my eye for a second.
Ow. But that was really good. I like the Sfumato. It is so bitter. On the bitter scale, it's up there.
You can smell
But
a
I
lot of
enjoy it.
smoke on that.
I enjoy
That's
it.
the Sfumato part. The Rhubarbo part is the fact that rhubarb is one of the components of this.
I will try the other
I think
one too.
they
though.
actually talk about Sfumato derives from the Italian word for smoke. It is traditionally associated with the style of Renaissance painting characterized by subtle transitions between areas of dark and light.
But keep the
Blah, blah, blah.
keep the bitter ones handy because I might use it for the sales rack.
Hanging out there. The bitter
bitter
truth of
like
sales
cousin
rack.
Glendora.
Seriously.
Maybe.
And we made a bitter drink once in honor of who am I thinking of?
Pearl.
Paul Lind.
Oh
And,
yeah.
that was pretty bitter. Now, it's a little on the bitter side. So I'm going to try the Rhubarbo again.
Yeah.
I remember
Campari
actually
with soda and a twist. Yum. Beyond bitter. Oh, so bitter. It's very bitter, Peter.
smoky, bitter, long
When
lingering
the
finish.
when the whole pandemic is over and you come over here, we'll give you a sample of this.
Well, we could always do the backyard, absolutely.
She cracked under the weight of his paw.
Oh, I tell you.
Oh, we've had Sue's. Yeah, Sue's is good.
You know, Sue's.
I like Sue's.
Sue's,
Yeah.
fascinatingly, the base is gentian root, which is what is the base of your average old-fashioned bitter.
Yep.
And that is what gives that bitter
Sue's
flavor.
is good.
You smell it and you're like, wow, this is going to be so harsh. And you try it and it's actually very smooth. So I tell you, the nose on that is a little deceptive. It's kind of a nice liquor. So, anyway. But I remember
Well, better than
being...
birthday cake too is a memory.
is unfortunately gone. Well, I remember being in Porco in Cleveland.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely recommended. I don't know what their status is right now, whether they're doing curbside or whatnot, but great food and great
We
drinks.
should find out.
And their Major Domo is absolutely hitting out of the park. Very, very cool things happening.
Yep.
And that was where he said, would you like to try some bitter things? Because he had something he simply called the Wall of Pain. The Wall of Pain had the bitterest things imaginable, including the Midwest's famous
Malort.
Malort. The Malort is a dare shot in a biker bar in Milwaukee, is what Malort is. It is a bitter, bitter liquor.
Marcus says, "Hi, I'm Paulette." Well, someone had to be. I know.
Oh, yeah.
I know. I was thinking the Halloween
Someone had to
special.
be.
Yeah.
Yep.
Porco is great. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You
Thank you,
bet.
John.
Yep.
No, it's really, really great
awesome.
joint. Very cool decor. A lot of it was sourced from now defunct tiki bars around the area. I'll take the hat off to all those great places in Cleveland and Cincy and all that are now gone. Oh man, I'm glad somebody rescued the parts. But the Wall of Pain had awesome
And it
stuff.
says a sales rack Sazerac is made from alcohols and plastic bottles. I'll try my best to. I don't think we have a lot in plastic,
plastic
bottles,
bottles.
but we will try to.
We have some flask-sized things, but nothing plastic.
All right.
Sorry to say. Stockade!
Oh, you're going to Stockade! Yay!
Woohoo!
I love Stockade.
Stockade is very cool.
Stockade is great.
Great little joint in Kingston, folks. If you're in the Hudson Valley and the upper environs, or if you're a little lower than that, check out Stockade.
Jen says Porco's where she had the back relief painkiller.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
3-hour car seat ride from Buffalo. Oh, yeah.
I love Porco. Porco rocks.
But definitely.
All right.
It's a well worth it ride. You could practically do that as a day trip.
Sales rack.
Anyway, so we tried the Malort, and after trying this stuff, I'm like, yeah, that's pretty good. And our man was like, what? You know?
He really thought there was something wrong with it.
Something seriously wrong. There is something seriously wrong with it. We drink these things that are fantastically astringent. It's like I'm drinking iodine, and it's like, and it's okay.
Amy,
okay.
where's the wall of death?
The wall of death.
I gotta know about that. I gotta try it. I gotta try the wall of death.
We'll try all sorts of things,
Wall
folks.
of voodoo.
The wall of voodoo.
All right. Well, you got another one to make.
I think the wall of voodoo is in New Orleans. I actually recently whipped out an album from Wall of Voodoo, their first LP. I listened to it and I said, it's good, but I can live without it. And I put it up on Discogs and it sold. That's a win-win. Because if I decide later it was a mistake, I'm just going to go to the internet and listen to it. Boom, done. You know, not that hard. So here we go.
What are the bubbles?
They are behind you. I'm going to use them.
I can't reach them.
I'm going to use them right now.
I want some because I have nothing.
Do I need to make 2 spritzes?
Yeah, I'll have an
What a spritz.
spritz. Why not?
The bottle calls for a wine glass. Dink. And
Yeah, he's taking the recipe off the bottle.
straight out the bottle. Aperol is imported by Campari America. It is a Campari product. It's really just sort of like the milder flavor. Talking about using this in place of Campari.
Strychnine.
You could try it. Oh, strychnine. Now we're talking. Now we're getting back to the episode that featured the Sonics. Woohoo, baby!
I know.
You still here, Peter? Yeah. So this is Prosecco followed by Aperol in equal parts. Okay. Well, I could do that. I'm going to throw some ice in there because
I learned how to make an Aperol spritz at Tales of the Cocktail in a seminar. And I feel like that made me an expert, but I don't know.
a couple of cubes.
My back hurts. I'm going to let him do it.
Nothing wrong with a couple of cubes in there. I am actually going to throw a
I love Wall of Voodoo.
little bit of lime in there. Yeah, I grew up with those guys. Those guys are great.
No, I love them.
Yeah. I remember at the time listening to them a lot, and also
Carla, are you still here? Wall of Voodoo.
I remember listening to them a lot at the same time. Listening to a lot of Depeche Mode and Susie and the Banshees and X. Oh, particularly X. Love those
Wall
guys.
of Death was an amusement park ride, and Richard Thompson's. I'm so out of it.
Equal parts.
I love Stan Ridgway. And Carla, who was here earlier, I don't know if she's still here, also a Stan Ridgway fan. The Sonics and the Cramps. Yes and yes.
Absolutely, 100%. I really dig both of those guys. The
She was
Sonics.
in Tijuana eating barbecued iguana. Okay.
Drive, she said.
So
No, Stan Solo Records.
I knew someone who had, back when I was in acting school, and none of us had cars. He had a car, and I wanted a ride up to my family. And he was like, okay, great, I'll drive you. And he had this like stuffed plastic iguana. So I said, I wish I was in Tijuana eating barbecued iguana in his car. And he got really mad at me. So
Didn't get it, I guess.
So anyway, I got the ride.
You got the ride.
I got the ride.
So I got the ride.
Just drive, she said.
At the end of the day, who cares whether you didn't like it? You got the ride.
I know.
So, I think I will actually add, because we have them twist, because a twist really doesn't hurt anything.
Twist.
Yeah, we got that guy going. A bit of squeeze. There you go.
Thank you.
I remember seeing Dale DeGroff do this in person once, and it was like he had a match, and he was like, flame, flame, flame. All those things.
I can smell it though.
Yeah.
So you did it.
It adds that little bit of nose.
Cheers.
It's like a dash of bitters. It really is.
That is perfect on a summer evening.
Oh, wow, that's great. That's a great thing. I don't have the Aperol Spritz too much. I think I should have it more. It's a fairly low alcohol drink, You've got bubbly, which is probably coming in at about 12%.
Oh my gosh, and
See?
from that spritz, it smells so good. Spritz. Squeeze.
11.5%
Smells so good.
on the bubbles. Equal parts of the Aperol, which is coming to you at 11%. This is basically an 11% drink. You have a few of these, you're not on the floor. What a nice thing. I started out with the Sazerac. That's a high octane drink. This baby dials it down. You'd be pretty happy. You know, there's such a thing as a session drink. You're with friends, you're talking, even if you're 6 feet apart, you probably want to keep the evening going.
Yep.
You would keep the food going.
Oh,
If people are having
Janice, I
drinks, you
need
keep the
that
drinks
now.
going.
So easy.
Please.
Can you say it again?
Not a problem. It's right on the bottom.
Yep.
Buy a
Actually,
bottle of
yeah,
Aperol.
if you pick up a bottle of Aperol, it is on the
It
bottle.
will tell you
so,
right
yep.
there. And literally what this is equal parts of the Cava and the Aperol, splash of soda. Oh, it says garnish with
Orange, right?
an orange
That's
slice.
what we had to do.
I'll be right back.
When I was in the seminar, they gave us a little orange slice. And I'm like, garnish with your orange slice. It's like, oh, okay, boss. We didn't have to cut it or anything. So good. Gotta go to YouTube too. All right. All right, people are watching on YouTube, but not commenting, so hello, everyone on YouTube. Sales rack. I'm trying to decide what's going to go into the sales rack. It's got to be, oh, look at that, an orange.
Blood orange slice.
An orange wheel.
An orange
What do
wheel.
they call that? A wheel.
That's a wheel.
Orange wheel.
Yeah.
All right.
That actually looks very
It's
fancy.
so big, I can't.
And I gotta tell you,
now.
there's not much more Italian in oranges than a blood orange. That's the first time I ever had these things. I thought that's really cool.
It's so large, I can't.
It's a
keep
nice
my
thing.
drink. Okay.
It's a winter fruit. Comes in I think
All right.
February.
Sales rack time. So I'm thinking of what goes into a sales
Oh, I'm enjoying
rack.
that. Yes.
Nothing of the sales.
And you're trying to like cut that down by about 50% to get the sales rack. Stazio Mento. I'm reading Italian signs here. We're watching a movie that's
Oh,
actually set in Italy.
ow. All right, pardon me. I'm gonna go look at my choices for the sales rack.
Take a look and see what you got.
All right, and I'm gonna bring my
Move
drink
some
with me.
bottles around here.
I'm gonna bring my
Let's
drink
get
with me. Okay.
Yep. There we go. Sorry, folks. Just cleaning things up a bit. A sales rack should have beige liquor. Yes, it should.
Can do.
Quite a bit of liquor is kind of beige, actually, and that's no strike against it. When your walls are beige, you're living in an apartment, and that's very unfortunate. Not that you're living in an apartment, but that the walls are beige. I say paint your walls.
I'm looking for inspiration. We don't have anything really crappy. That's the problem.
Ah, well, it's a shame. If you're watching on YouTube, feel free to comment. I know that all of you Facebookers are definitely letting it fly. And thank you so much for that. So Janice, yeah, when you get a chance, this is usually available at a pretty reasonable price. And I would say that if you're finding it's not a great price, look around. Sometimes liquor stores are funny.
Oh, I just got an idea.
And Prosecco, you should be able to get a bottle for about $10 or $12. That's a great bottle of Prosecco. I wouldn't go below that, and I wouldn't go crazy above that. And it calls for a splash of soda too, which I added. And I'm really wondering why you need that since you got the Prosecco, but I added it. The
I know,
twist
it's
is
weird
good.
that it has both. It's weird that it has both.
I know it is.
Okay, the sales rack's gonna have
Makes the
Galliano.
spritz.
All right. And it might have bubbles too.
Mildred Nedwick joined us.
All right. Man, it's
Oh,
no
yeah.
joke.
Yeah.
Pec paint is no joke. All right. Let's consider this. All right. You did it in an old-fashioned glass.
I did.
I feel like I should do the same.
Like it's an old-fashioned glass. We can get you some fancy sort of things from over there.
I feel like the sales
standard-
rack shouldn't be too fancy.
Oh, you want a standard sort of a glass? Okay. Let's see what we got here.
All right.
Elevator going down.
How many? You think? covered in dust. Everything's covered in dust around here.
Actually, this was washed yesterday, so it's clean. And
Thank
boom.
you. All right. What do we have that's been hanging around for a while
I'm
now?
actually going to drop this in the glass because I'm tired of it hitting my nose.
I'm trying to like pay tribute to a Sazerac, but be sort of. All right, it's going to have some bubbles in it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, well, we do have glitter.
Our
Okay.
cocktail glitters.
All right, we do have glitter down there. You want to?
Sure.
Let's see what we got for glitter.
In the star-shaped
We've
container.
got silver. Let's.
Yep.
Okay.
Pink, teal. Got your choice there, Fix. Mm-hmm.
I think I'm going to stick with the silver.
Silver it is.
Okay. All right. So,
Still enjoying.
would you mind?
But I'm going to turn Glendora around because this, in fact, is a Glendora wine glass, which makes your drink taste 73% better.
That's right.
Do you have your set of 2 already? No? Let us know. We'll drop the link on you where you can get that.
Can you write this down for me?
Glad to do it.
All right.
There we go.
So,
Just a moment. Let me move this around. Here's
I'm
your
going
shot.
to add. Let's do a ½ ounce of the Galliano.
That's a good place to go with Galliano.
All right. And
Even a wall banger has about ½ ounce of Galliano.
yep. All right.
It's a
½ ounce Galliano.
It's a fairly strongly flavored liquor.
And I'm going to do what you did and
Coat the glass.
coat the glass.
Just don't pour it out because you'll make a mess.
I won't.
You.
I won't pour it out.
Mhm.
All right.
You may note that I was using some absinthe substitute before.
You have the sugar cube.
Yes, I do, don't I? Yeah, they didn't go very far.
Galliano's going to want to word with us after this, but whatever. Put this on there. All right.
This
All right. I'm
cube.
going to take my sugar cube,
Mhm.
drop it in my Galliano. Look, it's already breaking down.
Already better.
And then for bitters, I need I guess orange. Good out orange, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's do 3 dashes of orange bitters. And the cube still hasn't broken down. I think we need some ice at this point.
Definitely throw some ice at you.
I break down that cube. Oh look, I just crushed it.
What do you know? Big cube
Ah.
crushes small cube.
All right.
Looking good. These spritz were supposed to have a lot more ice, by the way. So I'm going to add some because mine's getting a little warm.
I'll take the vodka back. Never mind.
Local vodka.
Yes.
Truly excellent idea.
I feel like if you were gonna truly do the
There we go.
thank you, the sales rack, you would want to buy a cheaper vodka.
Yeah.
We don't actually have a cheap vodka.
If you are
which is
watching
okay
right
with
now,
me.
if you're watching right now and you are within our vicinity and you have a bottle of vodka in a plastic bottle, could you bring it to us right now and we'll use it?
Don't say that, people will.
Yeah, they will. Ah!
All right.
Okay.
Hand it back to you. And then, I'm not done. I'm not done. Silver glitter.
True.
Oh, I wish you could see this.
I can see it. I can see it.
Not you, them.
Yeah, them. No, my.
But you know what? I'm going to do like that one company that keeps coming up in my news feed that's selling cocktail glitter and mix it up
Mm-hmm.
and hopefully it will look like a snow globe.
If you do it properly.
I can see it from here, but
We have a
I
lamp
don't
that
know
does
if you
that.
can see it. Just look at that shine.
So this was how much, the vodka?
That was 2 ounces of vodka. Ugh, it needs something. Nope. Nope.
Wait a minute. Don't delete anything
No,
yet.
I'm not deleting anything. Hi, Fred. Yes, Doug. It wasn't as bad as the Tinselatini, but it wasn't good. All right. Asti Spumante. Some bubbles won't hurt this, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that.
You want some sour? We got no sour on there.
It needs some sour.
Yeah.
And I think it needs some sweet, besides the sugar cube.
Try everything else first before you add more sweet. I'm just going to say that. But it was a bargain!
I'm fine with the sour.
Yeah, absolutely. If you're watching on
you
YouTube,
have
feel
the-
free to comment.
Do you have the, this? Do you have the this? Wait, no, that's a different one, right?
What are you looking for?
Is this the 1 ounce?
That's pouring the shot.
Oh, okay.
That's 1 ounce.
All right. I'm going to do 3/4 of an ounce of fresh lime juice.
Writing it down.
All right. And I'm going to fill with bubbles. That was not delicious. I have no trouble admitting it. I was trying to keep it Sazerac-y. Sazerac-y.
But you
I just-
used something that was not analogous
Well,
to the anise bitters. So,
I used the. No,
Yeah.
I used. Well,
you used a much heavier hit of anise liquor.
right,
I used 2
Yes.
dashes. You used a ½ ounce.
right.
That's definitely going to tilt it.
But you used the Pernod.
Yeah, it was actually absinthe liquor,
Whatever.
which is very high proof,
Whatever.
like
I need
anise,
bubbles.
anise liquor. If I'd used a ½ ounce, I would definitely have been in that wheelhouse. Here you go.
Fill with bubbles. Save everything.
Couldn't hurt.
Let's
I'm
see.
just saying. We have bubbles tonight. We'll have bubbles in 2 days, and maybe I'll have bubbles tomorrow. I don't know.
That's good.
Keep it happening. See, that improved like that. When you sour it up
Fill
and you
bubbles.
add a little of sparkling wine. Oh, that
Hi,
completely changed.
Shane.
That completely changed. Tropical Ottawa. Oh wow,
Oh my
hot
gosh.
stuff coming through.
But it was a
Plastic
bargain.
I tell you.
All right, this is perfect now. Well, what's perfection?
What is perfection?
It's good now.
We try things. We try things.
Exactly.
You know, plastic vodka. My mother always had on hand for parties. We actually grew up with an in-ground swimming pool in the backyard, which was kind of awesome. I gotta say, she had fantastic taste in buying a house in coastal Rhode Island, and she would have people over, and you were kind of on the bay, so you had some great breezes. And after hours, people were really happy with the G&T. She always had on hand a bottle of blended whiskey, gin, and vodka. And the vodka eventually was probably in a plastic bottle because it probably said something like Gordon's, and nothing wrong with that. You know, that does the job. It makes it happen. So here you go.
What is going on with the plastic? No, it's just the plastic bottles.
Yeah.
Lisa, it's just, the things that come in plastic bottles.
Because this is not the Sazerac, this is the sales rack. The Sazerac, actually, I think I still have a little bit of
We don't actually have any vodka in plastic bottles.
No. I'm not sure we have any
But
plastic
this
bottles.
is good.
But hey,
This turned out well.
the Sazerac
It's not like a Sazerac.
is a reputable New Orleans drink that is basically an old-fashioned with some other
The
flavors added.
sales rack is something else.
Sales rack is sort of bargain basement. However,
Oh,
you
Fernet.
cannot
Yeah,
walk away with
Fernet
it.
is a whole
It's a whole
thing
new
unto
ballgame.
itself.
It's a whole new ballgame. Fernet, best enjoyed in extremely small quantities, in my opinion. On the other hand, if you're in Buenos Aires, they drink it with Coca-Cola.
Which is so funny.
They drink a lot of it with Coca-Cola.
They do.
So,
right. Stay comfy.
but definitely. Hey, Andrea. Did you say hi?
I did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Neoprotein autocorrect. Oh, Henry notes that Campari is supposed to be a digestive. You know, it's the bitterness in that.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, your body says that's poison and tries to get rid of it, so it moves things along. Now, it's not poison; it's just bitter, but it actually has the same effect. So what the heck? It's all good.
Diageo plans to pioneer paper bottles. Oh, I love that.
Wow! Wow!
Gotta try to get the Crystal Skull vodka. We have the Crystal Skull, but it was empty of the vodka.
We have the bottle.
We do have the bottle.
We have an acquaintance who actually works in a bar.
She's a friend. She's not an acquaintance.
Okay, well that's fair enough. Yeah, I'm sorry. I wasn't speaking specifically. That's fine. And she managed to get us the bottle because people kept asking for shots in the bar.
Yeah,
so
everyone wanted the skull.
The Crystal Skull.
So she sent us a skull. It was nice. And we have the skull, but we never actually had the vodka.
Never actually tried the vodka. I will say.
This is lovely.
Ferrari, Fernet and Campari. Oh! I would try that to see what happens. Are we talking like equal proportions in a cocktail? That's a heavy hit, but I am game because I have tried all sorts of things.
I feel like that needs bubbles.
Probably.
I'm all about bubbles and everything.
Ugh, you know?
Wait, go back. I missed that. Wait, is Doug going to Facebook jail?
He said plastic gun handles.
Oh. So we're going to go to Facebook jail too.
Oh, brother.
Thanks a lot, Doug.
I'm not going into any discussions about the Second Amendment, folks. It exists, and you have to deal with it.
I'm kidding.
And I will say on the record that, if you own or don't own, I don't care. Use it properly.
Yeah. Jen says, that was my response. I would try it if it was a free cocktail.
Think about it,
And Lisa says, the plastic bottle makes sense. If you break glass around the pool. Exactly.
I broke some glasses out there recently, and I picked up some of it in my feet. Like you said, not good. So the fact is, any place that we've ever been on resort, there is no glass around the pool.
No.
A lot of plastic. Is there a problem with the plastic? Why should there be a problem with the plastic? It's all PET. It's like number 2 plastic.
PET.
Yeah. Polyethylene terephthalate. It's not a big deal. It's a fairly neutral thing. It doesn't actually affect your liquor, and it's unbreakable. So, what the heck? You can have liquor in that. I've certainly had Gordon's gin in that many times.
Coffee.
Not a big deal.
I've never had that. Like, I would try that.
That's kind of different. Yeah, it's kind of different.
That's kind of different.
It's
for sure.
It's available in many things, and apparently within Argentina there are a whole ton of these amari that are made locally, and that's because the import duties got really outrageous. So suddenly Italian liquors, and there's a really huge Italian expat population in Buenos Aires, like that got just outrageously bad. So local companies start making this stuff. They're making like imitations of, and some of those are actually very well known by now. And of course, there's a very long tradition of what we would call craft cocktails going on in Buenos Aires. So I think that's the city you want to visit. I'm just saying. So pictures I've seen make it look beautiful.
Exactly.
And frankly, I would say the same about Sao Paulo and Caracas. And both of those cities have had their issues. Currently, there's a lot of trouble in Caracas, and I wish them well, because they should do better than that. And I just think it's a beautiful city and a country with a lot of resources. So that's the soapbox.
All right.
That's all.
Is it that time?
Yep, it might be. Fernet coffee, good with heavy whipped cream.
Okay.
Oh wow, we're talking like Irish coffee with Fernet now. Wow. Shane, yeah, no glass.
Right.
No glass.
All right, next week.
There is no need to do any of that. Once you have actual...
Ooh, Ferrari cocktail recipe. All right, maybe we'll do that next
Thank you, Phil.
Wednesday.
Do we have Campari and Fernet?
We do. Next Wednesday.
Or right now. What's in that?
All right, well, or we could do it right now.
We could check it out. Let's find that happening. 50-50 Amaro shots.
I would try that. All right.
1 ounce, 1 ounce. Okay, sir.
I'm gonna go look. Going looking.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So Campari and Fernet, right?
I'm not sure we need 2 of them. Campari Fernet.
Whoa. Okay. Campari is here. We do have Fernet. I know we have.
Because it was requested, folks, on my birthday, I will actually try things for the people. Because you may not own a bottle of this, but I do.
I gotta find the Fernet.
And I can tell you whether it is worth your time.
I'm gonna find the Fernet.
And we have a vote for world's worst traffic, and that is Sao Paulo. I kind of believe that, although my memories recall that Paris traffic was pretty outrageously bad, and people tell me that Athens is insane. And if I think about a city that's been there for about 3,000 years, more or less, I don't suspect that the streets were designed for automobile traffic. That's a problem. It's a problem with Lower Manhattan, which in fact is New Amsterdam, and it is not designed for automobile traffic.
I know we have Fernet. Where is it?
Midtown was. We do. You probably put it on the top level.
Oh, I see it. All right. Got it.
See?
Got it.
I might know where things are.
All right.
Oh, Shane says thanks for doing, especially during the pandemic. Crazy. Thank you, sir.
Aww.
Thank you, sir. Look, we're trying to try things. We're trying to try things. If I have something and you do not, that is not anything at all, except that I managed to buy a bottle for some reason. This is not a cheap bottle.
Thank you.
It's not an expensive bottle, but I'm not going to say go buy this until I have tried it and say, yeah, I would recommend it. So let's do that. Half and half on the shot.
Oh boy.
1 to 1. There's only one way to go. Clean the glass.
I expect my pain to be killed.
Go to town.
I expect my pain to be dead by the end of this. I think he has something in mind for measuring this. Now, is a shot? Do we have to shoot it? I have so many questions. I have so many questions about this. Where did he go? Where did he go?
I'm cleaning a glass.
Okay, now do we have to shoot this? Is like what's the story?
A shot is usually a shooter, but this is really a sipper. So I'm going to sip this.
Right.
The Ferrari.
Oh, Jen's stirring it with ice. Okay.
The Fair.
I feel like stirring it with ice is a good idea. Let's do that.
Yeah, well, I'm going to do that and then put it in the shot glass.
Okay.
This is supposed to be a shot. So we actually
Well, then do enough for 2.
to stir into, and then we're going to go from there.
Do enough for 2.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll try one as well.
Well, it's 1 ounce apiece, so you know there's plenty for 2. Oh. Hold tight back here. All right. So, where's my pony and shot? Oof. Right there. I need about 10 more of these because I use this all the time. An ounce of Campari. That's the Ferrari.
All right, I'll be back.
Yep.
I'm coming back.
Special guests, bartenders, friends, neighbors. Neighbors are not that kind of hip. Friends, absolutely. Bartenders, we have had some. Absolutely. Are you interested, Shane? Love to have you. Now, ounce of the Fernet. Fernet is one of those things which on the face of it does not play well with others. It is extremely particular. Here we go.
I could tell a story about a bottle of Fernet being broken on a hot summer day.
I remember that. That was just last year, May, I think. Oh, wow.
Yes, Shane, we love special guests. And we did have my sister and brother-in-law very recently, but yeah, we're all about it. It's a little trickier during the pandemic, but you can make it work. You can make it work.
I don't understand what is Los Angeles' a traffic excuse since the city was essentially designed around highways. Why the hell can you not get people where they're supposed to go? It's one thing if you're trying to get through Lower Manhattan, which was designed in the 17th century. But Los Angeles, designed in the 20th century, has no bleep excuse.
I just
get people the bleep there.
I'm just thinking about I don't know, it was a few years ago when they closed off the highways for some reason, and people were flying between the airports in LA, which was very strange to me.
Easier. All right. Nice and cold. Equal parts of the where the hell did I put it? Campari and the Fernet Branca.
I lost track.
Two well-known Italian Amari together, the Ferrari. Here we go. It's called a shot, but I'm not going to shoot that. I'm going to sip that.
Nope. Wow, that just smells like
cough drops.
I don't know what it smells like, but it smells like walking into a store in the 70s. I don't know why. I don't know why I say that, but
I don't know what it is.
Oh, thank you, Lisa. I'm here for this. I'm here for this. It's astringent as hell and very medicinal, but it's not bad.
I do not actually write off medicinal out of the park because there's many things that are medicinal.
Astringent as hell,
nice.
But it's not bad.
I'm getting that eucalyptus.
I would drink that.
The eucalyptus is like I just dropped a cough drop.
I mean, I would drink one of
Ricola.
those. I wouldn't drink it all night, but yeah, he's like Ricola.
Oh yeah, you're feeling congested?
Yeah.
Have one of these.
Yeah.
Have one of these.
I'm okay for that.
You cannot get that menthol out of there. That's really
Boston streets were originally cow paths. Oh my gosh.
Broadway in New York City was originally a cow path, like many streets. Absolutely, no question. Cow path, like a native trail.
Same thing.
No question.
What kind of store in the 70s? I feel like it smells like it's kind of sort of a
World Market or Woolworth?
Woolworth.
There you go. Medicine-y.
I don't know. Like, yeah, it's kind of got a medicine-y smell, which I don't know why I say this, but it just feels like walking into like a five and dime in the 70s. Which
Five and dimes at the time probably used fairly cheap cleaning fluid.
Mothballs. I'm thinking it might be
mothballs.
I think it might smell like mothballs.
There's something to that.
There's a mothballs. It's mothballs.
It's the mothballs. The mothballs effect, I'm just saying.
Mothballs. Which sounds horrible, and I'm enjoying it. So, I don't know what to say.
We will try all sorts of things for you. When you tell me something and I have it, I might be inspired to try it on the spot so that you don't have to go buying 2 bottles.
Orange garnish.
There we go. Orange wheel.
Right.
This is a crazy garnish for a shot. But you get the nose in there. Oh yeah, the orange. And blood orange is a very good idea here. A little astringent.
You know, we're like, oh, it's weird, but we're sucking it down.
Put in some great glitter and changes to a sales rack. Ow! Grassy, herbal.
It's actually good. I like it.
I gotta tell you,
I like it.
the whole issue of Fernet not playing with things well, all I'm getting is menthol. It's just menthol.
It's pretty menthol, but
menthol right now. Like my lungs are really clear right now. I felt a little congested yesterday, but now I'm like,
I think that's to be desired.
sounds like a good idea, right? Wow. But that is like.
Oh wait, I mentioned COVID. Facebook jail.
Jump up, yep, you're on it.
Facebook jail.
Button up. That's it. Sorry. Take her away,
Just
folks.
take me away.
Take her
Facebook
away.
jail.
We all know what's going on. I don't need to mention it.
Nope, we don't need to mention it.
Whatever.
Nope.
We are here to provide you a little relief. We're finding some interesting things to do. And I gotta say, if you had that shot, you'd be like, that's kind of interesting. So.
It's interesting for the gigantic wheel on the side of it.
Pathmark cocktail. I tell you. Tower had some interesting smells. I remember.
I just got a great idea for our next live video. Defunct stores.
Defunct stores.
Cocktails for defunct stores. This is why we don't have 1 million subscribers, by the way.
Can you say W.T. Grants? Can you say F.W. Woolworth? Can you say Sears?
F.W. Woolworth sounds like a curse. F.W. Woolworth!
It kind of does. Tower Records, very unfortunately defunct. I spent a lot of hours in Tower checking out things.
Hours of Tower?
Hours at Tower. I mean, at the time I kind of thought, well, there are better stores, but I'm like, man, Tower, for a big store, they had everything. They were very
When's
cool.
the album coming out? Oh, Fred, thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
We're working on it.
Fred, we're working on the album. In the meantime, the following applies. We still have plenty of Glendora glasses. If you do not have yours, it is an excellent wine glass, and it will fit.
That is an awesome.
It will fit a full Mai Tai, in case you're interested. It's a really great stained glass. Check our site. You can have 2 of these for the price of not much. And, of course...
Uh-oh. No. Gave him an opening, and he's going for it.
Of course I'm going for it, because... Hey! We support this somehow. We still have... a record. The record is a holiday record, which will be with us within 4
like 3 weeks
months.
From now. It'll be all holiday.
I tell you, it's absolute craziness. It's martini time and a box of wine for Christmas. You have heard of this, or you haven't. If you haven't, well, of course.
If you haven't, we're not doing our job.
Fabulous single that we made a couple of years ago. It's still available. We have them. You can have it for $14 postpaid. Of course, we're not pikers. It's on pink vinyl. If you do not have a record player, do not fret. There is a download code. I'm not going to look for that. It's in there.
Right.
It's definitely the real thing. You will love it. Why?
Oh, I don't remember, Amy.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Why will you love it? Because it's 2 original songs that we recorded for you.
Doug says, Caldor, Ames, Bradley's, White Front.
Federated A&P.
Oh no! All right.
Let me tell you something about
This is
Caldor.
This is why we don't have 1 million followers, but we could do this next week.
Caldor, in its day, and I recall experiencing Caldor circa the 1980s, had the best cutout rack that I've ever seen. They had great, great stuff. They were awesome.
Listen, do you hear what he just said? That store had the greatest cutout rack I've ever seen.
I'm talking records, of course. Records and tapes.
Uh-huh. Sure he is.
Thank you, Michael. I'm glad you were able to order that and experience that, and if you can recommend that to people, which you just did. So there we go. You do not have a copy of this record. I think it belongs to your collection. I'm prejudiced, but hey, it's
not in your collection. You hate Christmas.
You hate Christmas. Ah!
Oh wait, did I say that?
Tiki Surf music for us to host and play. Well, Fred, we already have hosted the Clams back there. We would host other bands, and if we could
be so much fun.
If we could do a larger sort of a venue, we would do it. We are all interested in getting you entertainment in a way that doesn't risk anything, because there is no need to risk these days.
I love having the Clams. I bet Ninth Wave would come.
Let's talk to them. They are good friends, and they have played our backyard 3 times now. So I would do them again anytime.
And if we could get the Clams and Ninth Wave.
That is, host them again.
And I don't know who else, but that would be really fun.
Yeah, be a good idea.
Awesome.
I wonder if we could get... Oh, no, we can't. Scratch that idea.
All right.
But Potentially, we could get the Octomen back here.
Are they still together?
I'll ask the man. We know him well.
Okay.
He's a good guy.
All right.
Let's see what we can do. Maybe we can bring you Surf.
Does anyone remember Clover's? It was in
Oh,
South
no.
Jersey.
No, I don't, actually. Interesting.
Loungeliers. Oh my God. I would love to get the Loungeliers.
The Linda
here, yeah.
Loungeliers.
Oh my God, and they could play inside. That would be the best. If we could get the Loungeliers in here for like, oh.
We might be able to hook that up, you know. We had to do a couple of years ago.
That would be the best to get the Loungeliers back here again. Oh.
Oh, they're fantastic.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you. I was thinking about them, and
gray suits.
I was wondering if you were here, and there we go.
That would be the best. I would love that.
But oh yeah, men in gray suits. I was just thinking that, but I didn't mention them because they cannot currently get across the border.
Yeah.
And we cannot currently get across their border.
Yeah.
So it would be a pretty good stunt to put that together.
The Loungeliers.
Although I would try. Yeah.
I would love to have the Loungeliers here. That would be amazing.
If I recall
Dream come true.
properly, the first band to play in a room in Ohana was in fact our crawl room, and it was in
Not
fact
that we want any praise.
the Revomatics. And then
Not that we want any
the third band to play in a crawl room was in fact the Men in Gray Suits, and it was our room.
Not that we
And
want
surf,
any praise.
surf, folks.
That was really fun.
Well, you know, Fred, if you build it, they will come. And I don't mean you have to build a venue, but you may need to build a thing.
Well, you know what, Fred?
I think
Build
people will come
it,
to.
and we will come.
I will come.
We will come.
Albany's not far.
We could do that. I might stay in a hotel that night, but
Well, you know,
but build it, and we will come.
that's kind of life. I'm a little low.
I'm okay with this.
Adding some ice.
You know,
Adding some bubbles.
it sounds horrible, but I'm all right with it.
Farnett,
I would not shoot it. It is not
after
something you would
all
shoot.
this time, still does not play well with others.
Nope.
But after all, this is not bad.
You know what? I'm all right with it. I would not shoot it. But I'm all right.
You need to be in the mood for some pretty heavy herbal liqueurs because this is what we're talking about. But definitely. Oh. Why not?
Peppermint schnapps. Maybe I'll go first. Or what? I wish I knew what we were called.
I wish I knew what
gophers.
we were called gophers because we have groundhogs and boy, they're annoying. I don't know. Most things are not supposed to like mint, but something was eating our mint, so I don't know. I think things are just getting hungry these days, which is kind of crazy. I will tell you, we hung one of those bird feeders out there, and the squirrels attacked it with abandon. It didn't matter.
No, you didn't say it right. We hung a squirrel-resistant bird feeder, and the squirrels attacked it.
I give up.
And then the squirrel kept coming back. That was a sad thing. Like,
oh yeah.
It was down. It was fully not in its place anymore. And the squirrel kept coming back. We were going like, Burr,
where's seconds?
Burr, where's my food? It's
hey,
like,
are you going to refill that?
No. Yeah, bird.
You just feel like having an audience with this fellow saying, I'm not going to refill that. Get the hell out of here.
Why aren't you refilling it? You're not a bird. Anyway, whatever.
Have you actually paid at the automat, my friend? No.
Oh my gosh, a streaming show with Waitiki and Mandarin. Okay. All right, you threw down, Doug. You threw down. Let's do it.
Jackie Gleason. Oh, man.
Oh, Jackie Gleason. Yes.
After our heart. Now, were we talking to Jackie Gleason
Mother
from
Earth
the show?
had some recipes for groundhog. Oh, we have groundhogs living under our house.
Herbivores tend to be tasty. I'm not saying anything to you
Just
vegans.
They're living under our house.
Are we talking the show or are we talking Jackie Gleason albums? Because we have some of those things. The two Christmas records are really kind of fun. That first one is seriously Salmon X. But the second one is very 60s. I can appreciate it.
I like 60s.
I can appreciate it. I was listening recently to the Soulful Strings Christmas. Absolutely recommended. Yeah, not very Gleason, but recommended. Yeah. I was listening to a lot of tapes recently, including Dave Brubeck and Paul Desmond, which is more or less the same thing. All great stuff. Yeah.
See what you talking about a person. It's like, oh, it's more or less the same thing.
Yeah, more or less the same
Some
thing.
other person.
Punk covers record. It could happen.
Oh my gosh, a punk cover. We could do that quickly.
Yeah.
I think.
It
We
would
just
not
have
be
to
that
get the
much.
rights.
Yeah.
I have another punk
Just a
cover
question
I
of
want
rights.
the Velvetones to do, but you know,
Time.
his actual remunerative job beckons sometimes, and then you know, it just pushes the whole Velvetones vision. Let's say that.
We work at it. We work at it. But
I know,
the
but
fact is,
we're up to an EP already, I think.
we could definitely do all these things. In our total annal of items we have recorded since Lime Green Jello,
Lime Jello, marshmallow, cottage cheese surprise.
there are many things. And that is a cover. That's from John Malcolm.
Squirrel challenge.
Yeah.
Birds for Sunday.
But since that time, we've recorded
Yeah,
many
the good
things.
news is we did not invest much money in the bird feeder.
Yeah.
That's all I can
It
say
was
about
cheap.
that. Yeah.
Since that time, we've recorded another cover, which was Tranquilizers, which is a great tune. And,
Out of copyright, I just want to say.
Yeah, I researched that. That's gone. You can record that yourself, free and clear. And then most of the rest have been originals, like Mysterious Rum, of course. Video recorded on the beach in New Milford, Connecticut.
Awesome.
That was fantastic. What else was in there?
Lovely
I'm thinking of?
Libation.
Lovely Libation. It was a fantastic little thing. You can mix with English vodka. You can mix with you can mix with Russian vodka. You can mix with English gin. You will find the net results the same as long as it goes in.
As long as ice goes in.
Ice goes in.
Yep.
Yeah, sorry.
There you go.
It's late.
It's late. It's like 9:40.
9:40 is late. Boom,
It's
boom, boom.
late. Oh my god.
I'm thinking of so many things simultaneously. I'm trying to remember all the songs that we recorded. Most of the time, we record original tunes, which, of course, this little item was two of them.
I was going to show you again.
One more time. That's Glennie, and that's us. It's on pink vinyl. It's a nice hardcover. For $14, it's yours, postpaid.
On our website.
We will gladly send you one. We have a few left. And you will enjoy it because it's two original Christmas songs for you.
There's a classic Boston song called Noah's Surfing in
Dorchester Bay.
I love it. I love it. Oh my god.
I'm thinking of the Freeze, who I believe were
John,
from
I want to do a
the
punk
Cape.
covers record. I'm all about that.
So if you'd like to support us in what we do, there are several options. I have shown you some product. I have shown you some other product. You can find both of these things on our website. If you have no idea about this, send us a message. We'll send you the links, not a big deal. If you would like to patronize us, we are on Patreon.
Link.
And you can support us at several different levels, starting at $5 a month. It's very easy.
Exactly.
And that helps us do what we do here, because we try all sorts of interesting things so you don't have to, and tell you what's worth your time. I'll say that this shot here is extremely medicinal, and if you love that,
medicinal.
I said medicinal, not medicinal.
Sounds
And if you
medicinal.
love that, then try it out, and you'll think it's fun.
I liked it. I was really okay with that.
I'm good with a lot of medicine.
It's a good after dinner thingy.
A lot of liqueurs are like that. There.
So anyway, Friday is Paul's birthday.
How about that?
I don't know if we'll go live, but I think we might need to post some
pics and things.
Pics and videos and things. Or something from Paul's birthday.
Yep. It could happen. It's happening soon. A few people who tuned in today have had birthdays too. Happy to
Yes.
you.
Yes.
So Austin of August
Sunshine.
birthdays. Hello.
Yes. Happy birthday.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Perry was here earlier. Yeah.
Yes. Perry was here. Oh, yes. Thank you,
Thank you.
Jen.
Thank you, Jen.
Did you add everything to the sales rack that needed to be added? Okay.
That's it.
All right.
No worries.
Okay. Oh, man. Back pain is no joke, guys. All right. Anything else before I
That's it. Thank you, Satellite.
shut it down? Oh,
That's awesome.
thank you. Thank you,
Folks,
John.
If
and
you
Jen.
patronize
Thank you,
this
Satellite.
at the which level, you will get all the recipes tomorrow?
$5.
$5 you get all the recipes? Okay,
Yes.
that's easy. So even at the low level you get that. If you're thinking like, well, what do you offer at the higher levels? For $15, Glendora will read your horoscope.
Every week, whether you want her to or not.
Hello. Big fun.
But whether or not you patronize us, we appreciate you being here. Thank you. And if you enjoy what you
Always.
see, please tell your friends.
It's actually an
Always
important
trying
factor.
to grow the old audience for like-minded people. So
We have noted that as of late on the Facebook, we get many fewer views than we used to, and I don't know what's up with that.
Facebook hates us.
Outside of that factor, if your friends are not watching us but you think they should, please tell them.
Please share it. Yeah, they want us to pay. We used to pay, and we don't pay anymore. So
Yeah, because I think it's wasting my time.
yeah. So
Because they weren't doing it, whereas you could do it. It could help.
So,
if you have any
yes.
requests, send them our way.
please tell your friends.
Yep.
And all right, I gotta love these comments. All right.
As always,
We will.
see you